How's it going, everybody? Welcome back again. We're going to be talking about some more information, the top features that you might want to know about when it comes to the Panasonic S1 and S1R.
The hit Brainiac.
So, they're pretty much the same cameras, as you all may know. If you haven't heard yet, you could Google it, figure it out. You know, one has a 24 megapixel camera and the other one has a 47 megapixel camera, competing with the A9 by Sony and the Z7 or Z6 series or whatever lineup, you know. I expect it to be priced right around in the $3,000 range. I'm pretty sure that's a good margin. And then for the 24 megapixel one, it's probably gonna be priced right around, you know, 2,000 or to 2,500, anywhere in that range. We'll be lucky if we see it around 15. I highly doubt that, you know, but you never know. If they want to compete with the Sony A7 and all those other, you know, cameras in that range and sell more or outsell Canon, for example, they're gonna have to like keep it in that range of 15 to 2,000. But I highly doubt if your mind is made up right now that you're gonna get the ESOR, you're probably not gonna go for this camera just because of the extra pixels or the 4K 60, you know, because then if you're someone who's going to give up the autofocus for the 4K 60, then hey, by all means, you must. I don't know why you would want to do that, but I don't know why you would want to do that, you know. But anyways, man, this camera basically features a high-speed, precision autofocus, you know, and it's still contrast-based. So, man, unless Panasonic has something up their sleeve, autofocus, so it's not really improved at all. They have something called the deep learning AI technology, whatever the hell that is, nobody knows. It's gonna have dual IS body image stabilization and on the lens. But the funny thing is, when they talked about their lens, only one of the lens had an f-stop rating. The rest of them, they just kind of teased it, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I found that to be a little bit fishy, but nevertheless, it is what it is. We're gonna find out a couple months down the line when they finally release more information about this. I felt like every single rumor that we heard was damn near factual. So, you know, kudos and good job to the M43 Rumors website. They did a good job of gathering all this information because not one thing was wrong that I can recall. So, you know, moving forward, it's gonna have a high precision, high speed shutter, which is pretty dope. You know, I understand it, not bad. You know what I'm saying? Again, large, high screen resolution EVF. It's like 3.69 something million, whatever the numbers are. I'm not gonna get too specific on it, but it's supposed to be as close to the human eye or as close to the regular EVF that people coming from the DSLRs are used to. So that should be interesting. So anyways, it's gonna have a 3-axis tiltable LCD. This is the part that kills me. Why, Panasonic? You guys have always done a good job of putting those flip out screens. Why would you do a tilt screen, something that people are begging Sony and all these other companies to switch over and start doing? Why would you go and do that? It's like every time a company is doing something, if they give you an awesome camera, they have to take something away in order for you to have to, you know, search. They can't just give you everything, I guess. They're gonna have to take something away. And I guess for this one, it's the flip out screen. So that's a bummer, man. So this is not gonna be a camera for vloggers, unfortunately. They are focusing more on still photographers, and it seems like they don't really care too much about everybody else because of that flip out screen. They should know by now. Anyways, also talking about by 2020, the camera is supposed to have like an 8K feature, which is pretty dope. And They didn't really talk too much about it, but you know, we're gonna keep updating you guys as more information come out, and we're gonna see when this happens. No one knows yet. Now, the FPS, they didn't talk about this. There's so many things they didn't talk about. The frames per second. We know it's a 47 megapixel and a 24 megapixel camera, but when you push the shutter button, how often or how many times is it actually, you know, what is it? What is the frames per second? We don't know, is basically what I'm saying. So, you know, the buffer, they didn't mention anything at all about the buffer. Hopefully it's fast. The eye detect, forget about it. So unless they have something up their sleeve that they're not talking about, y'all got time, man. Y'all got time to fix it. Like I've said in my previous videos, you guys should really you should have a team that can help you guys get your autofocus on par, because once you do that, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? So, controls, video crop. There's gonna be 4K 60, for example. So, 4K 60 in the camera is dope, but I feel like there might be a crop unless they're really planning something supernatural out of this planet to keep everything in and retain that whole 47 megapixel on the full frame. But again, man, we never know until the 8K. If they plan on doing something with the 8K, then I assume that, yeah, down the line, that might happen. We'll see. I don't know yet. But on the 24 megapixel version, the Panasonic S1, they might be able to do that. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, and again, going back to the lenses, they dropped, they teased, I wouldn't say dropped, they teased some lenses that the fast prime 50 millimeter 1.4. And then the rest of the other two, they didn't even give us what the f-stop was. So nobody really knows. You know, they gave us there's a 24 to 105 standard zoom, which is probably starting to become the norm these days. But we don't know if it's going to be an f4 or whatever. If it's f4, I feel like that's garbage. You know what I'm saying? But it's a full frame, so it may not be that bad since you'll be able to let in more light into your camera, you know. But it is what it is, man. There's also a telephoto one that's 70 to 200. We're going to see what these look like when the full specs come out. Now, I mean, I'm going to keep y'all updated. High-speed sync is supposed to be a dope thing on this camera. So if you're someone who uses flash, you know what I'm saying? If you photographers, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too into that, but that's pretty much it. You know, the deep learning AI autofocus thing, I don't know, man. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you have any questions or if there's anything you would like to talk about, drop in the comments. I want to read all of it. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.